Hello, welcome to my channel and welcome to my first video. Today we're going to be doing a get ready with me, and yeah, let's get into the makeup. I already went ahead and skin prepped and then I did my brows. I usually gel them and then I conceal them. I'm going to go ahead and start concealing them. It's always my first step in my makeup. If not, then I just feel disoriented if I don't do my eyebrows first. Eyebrows shape your face, so it's like the first thing that I do. I'm very big on eyebrows. I'm gonna go ahead and take my Tarte Shape Tape and start concealing my brows. I just grab some on my concealer brush. And then I'm gonna go ahead and start concealing my brow. I put any excess on my forehead and then I just go ahead and start curving them out. I'm not from music, but I feel like I'm gonna get copyrighted. I don't know if that looks even, but YOLO. Okay. And then before I do my brows, I usually do like my primer and stuff. I usually use the Glow Recipe toner and then the dewdrops as well. But it depends. I also have the Bioma toner. It's like a hydrating milk toner. It's kind of like a dupe for the Rhode one, but I use the Bioma one. And then for primer, I just use the e.l.f. Power Grip. It's pretty good. Oh my god, I think an eyelash just fell off. There's 20 bucks right there. But anyways, okay, the next thing I'm gonna do after I've concealed my brows is foundation. I'm gonna use the House Labs foundation in the shade A145. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take it with a foundation brush, and I just add that on top. I'm not a beauty guru or a MUA or whatever it is. I just like to do my makeup. Everyone always seems to think that I can do makeup, and it's like, I don't really know how to do makeup. I just know how to do them myself. I've done a couple of people's makeups here and there just because I think it's fun. And I do love makeup. I always have. Ever since I was a little girl, I would always have a little purse with me with my lip gloss and stuff, and it was just my thing. What's that one saying where it's like, Maddie knew who she was from a young age? I love this stuff. I didn't start wearing makeup up until probably my junior year of high school. In middle school, I only did like my eyebrows and mascara. It wasn't until high school where I started using like, you know, like a little CC cream, a little BB cream. I always did my brows in high school. I started doing lashes, not like getting them done, but using falsies. And then I started mainly using, like, actually getting into foundation and like everything else after high school. I started developing acne, so that was a major reason why I started using foundation. But now it's just part part of the everyday routine. Alright, so then the next thing I do is I put on a little bit of bronzer. I use a bronzing stick by Revolution, and I go ahead and just add some dots on my forehead. And then on the lighter side, that's what I use to kind of like put that on, and then blend the darker ones. What I like to do to blend these, I like to take the e.l.f. Halo Glow and add that on top. It helps blend it more naturally and also not look so crazy. With the same foundation brush, I use the Morphe number 2. I go ahead and just kind of like push it in. You know, I totally forgot to just do my nails too. So go ahead and blend that. I feel like I can do my foundation, or not my foundation, my makeup really fast, or I can take my time and do it too. It depends. This is more of like, not an everyday glam, but when I want to do something a little extra, I do these extra steps. If it's like every day and I'm going to work, I'll usually just go ahead and put on foundation and powder, and I pretty much call it a day. I don't really bronze or do blush. It just depends on my mood that day or how early I wake up. But this is like I'm going out kind of like makeup. It's not too glam, it's just kind of like cute. But even if I do go out, I don't do nothing crazy. I just kind of do the same thing, just a little, make it a little extra, like, just extra. I don't know. But anyways, once that's blended out, I go ahead and take my beauty blender and just kind of like dab everything in. I'm really thinking about doing lip filler. I feel like I like my lips. I like the shape and everything. I do like the size, but I feel like I wanted to do a little bit bigger just because I like them when they're plump. And I usually do lip plumper before I do my lip combo. I just like that. That reminds me, I need to do that. So then, to plump my lips, I just use the Too Faced lip injections. Right now, all I have on them is a lip mask, and the lip mask I use is this one from Bath and Body Works. It's the coconut vanilla one, and it's so good. Like, it's so good. You can use it as like a gloss too, and it's like really pretty as a gloss. And then for my blush, for my what's it called, cream blush, I use the e.l.f. Putty Primer, and I go ahead and put that on top. Would it be bad if I put on music? I kind of want to. I'm just gonna do it. We'll do Daniel Caesar. I'll just put it really low, so hopefully, I don't know, that's fine. I didn't start getting into blush until like not that long ago. I thought like I used to just be like a bronzing kind of person, like just bronze and call it a day. But I really like it. It brings color to my face. And okay, this looks like blush blindness, but we're gonna blend it out. So yeah, bear with me. I'm gonna take my beauty blender and just blend that in. So it's not crazy. For me, I feel makeup is like such a therapy, and it's just the best time of my day where I just can sit there and get ready and just have like some moments of peace and just quiet and just, you know, the only thing I have to concentrate is just doing my makeup. So I do really enjoy it. I don't know how girls don't. For concealer, yeah, we're gonna do concealer next. Sorry, I was using the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, but I decided to try the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Concealer. We'll see. Oh, my silly self. I first put on the Tarte one. I kind of put that one underneath right there. And then I will put the NYX one on top. The next one is more like for like brightening and stuff. So I put that one right there and kind of the end. Just like that. Kind of blend that. I'm gonna put a little bit on my forehead. And then a little bit on my chin. When I'm breaking out, my routine's a little different. Just because I have to do more coverage that day. I'm gonna let this sit a little bit and then I'm gonna blend it out. Meanwhile that's blending, I'm gonna go ahead and take, if I can find it, the Revolution, and I'm gonna like kind of like lightly contour my nose. Not contour, but what's the word, like clean up my nose with the highlighting stick, if that makes sense. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and blend out the concealer. Just like that. If I'm feeling really lazy that day, I'll just use my beauty blender to blend it out. But the brush does give it more like of more control on where you want the concealer to sit. Just gonna go ahead and blend that out. I don't ever think there's a wrong way to do makeup. I feel if it works with you, it works. Like there's no need to do it like in a certain way. But then again, I don't know. I just do what works with me. So yeah. And then I'm gonna take my beauty blender and I'm just gonna go ahead and blend the rest of the concealer out, just because the brush leaves like little streaks and we want to make sure it looks nice and blended. I've been wanting to start filming just because I already kind of talk to myself when I like do these, and I've always like when I was little I'd be like in the front of the mirror and I'd be like, hey guys, welcome back to my channel, knowing damn well I'm just talking to myself. But I got a camera not that long ago. It was probably, no, it's been a couple months actually. I've had my camera for a while now. I only got it for like taking pictures and stuff, like for IG, but I don't even take pictures anymore. I just only do it when I go out, but I rarely go out. I go out more in the summertime, and winter I feel like I'm mostly like hibernating, so there's that too. But yeah, I've always wanted to start like a YouTube channel and like film and stuff. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna do is bronze up my pale face. I'm gonna take this brush and then I'm gonna take the Charlotte Tilbury. Okay, what is in my I don't know what I want to listen to. Okay, then I'm gonna take the Charlotte Tilbury and then I'm just gonna go ahead and just kind of like dab it in. This stuff's really pigmented, but it does blend out so nicely. Same thing with the other side. I can't tell if it looks like shit on camera, but whatever. Do the forehead. I like to look a little extra bronzed. I like to add a little extra. In the wintertime I get really pale and I literally hate it, but what can I do? I can tan pretty well, but I lighten up a lot in the wintertime. Okay, I had to recharge my camera because it was dead. It just died. Then I'm gonna take my Juvia's and just add that on there. It looks really crazy, but once we do the baking, it's gonna tone down just a little bit, I hope. So it looks crazy. Juvia's, oh, I use a Juvia's number 4 palette. That's what I add on top. And then I'm gonna go ahead. I forgot to bronze my nose a little bit. I'm just gonna take, I don't know what brush I used for that. I'm gonna take a small brush and I'm gonna go ahead and just add a little bit on the nose for the nose contour. Oh my god. Let me blend that out real quick. Okay, I've blended on my nose now. We're gonna bake. I'm using the kimchi powder. And I'm gonna go ahead and just bake under my eyes. And I kind of just like push it in a tad like that, and while also adding it to the side of my nose to kind of clean up whatever was there. And then I'm gonna take it underneath whatever that's called. And just add it right here because I have like problem areas there for my acne. And then I'm gonna take a little bit and just dab it and then just kind of add that to my forehead where I get oily. pretty much it. Okay, now I'm gonna do my favorite part of my makeup routine, my lip combo. I really love my LA Girl lip liner in Sugar and Spice. It's my favorite. I always get this one. It is so slept on. It is not too like brown, but it's not too pink. It's just so perfect. So I'm just gonna go ahead and line my lips. Like that. I'm so surprised my cats are not making any noise right now. That's either a good thing or a bad thing. It's either they're sleeping or they're doing something right. I don't know. And then I'm gonna take the NYX lipstick and I'm just gonna add it right there. That is my lip combo. My lip combo does change, but I always come back to this lip liner. Like I'll always do like the lipstick lighter, or I'll do like concealer on them. It just depends. And then I'm gonna go ahead and wipe off this excess powder on my face. And that is pretty much the face. Then I'm gonna go ahead and add some setting spray. Today I want my face to look a little extra matte, so I'm gonna use the Milk setting spray. I'm just gonna add that. This is the finished makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and expect more videos coming soon. Bye!